So Scott, please tell us, what is this internship program?
The International Development and Diplomacy Internship Program is now in its 19th year, and it sends highly qualified young Canadian graduates, current grad students, and young professionals to UN agencies around the world for 6-month placements.
Now, what is it that an intern for these UN agencies do?
They do a wide range of tasks. We have JPCs, which stands for Junior Professional Consultants, in governance, climate change, gender equality, HIV prevention. Almost nearly every agency that is involved is related or affiliated with the UN. We have JPCs currently working with. So,
what is it that you're looking for in potential intern applicants?
It is a competitive process, and we have a fairly high number of applicants each year. So we're looking for a minimum of an undergrad degree. About 40% of our JPCs currently have their graduate degrees completed, and some are in the process of completing them. But we highly value previous international experience. Languages, French and Spanish particularly, are an asset, especially for West Africa, North Africa, and South America. After the first interview, there is a second interview, and we try to assess the likelihood of the candidate having a positive experience, sometimes in trying environments. Oftentimes, there's a fairly significant culture shock, and the work environment is different. But that being said, all of our placements are in capital cities. There's no field placements where people would be out in remote posts or something like that. So we're looking for a mix of work experience, international experience, and strong academic background.
Now, is there a particular program of graduates that you're looking for?
No, not particularly. We have a wide variety of applicants, very diverse academic backgrounds. We are trying to expand more into environmental positions related to climate change, agriculture. But we also have, I would say the majority of our applicants have social science backgrounds, political science, law, geography. We have a wide variety, so there really aren't any restrictions.
You mentioned that the people you are looking for have to have bachelor degrees. Now, what about those who have diplomas?
Yes, unfortunately, the minimum requirement is a bachelor degree from a recognized university. So, unfortunately, diplomas won't be accepted at this time.
Now, the program has been running for about 19 years. So what feedback have you heard from the interns during their time with these UN agencies?
The vast majority is wonderful feedback. Our JPCs are given really meaningful, engaging work as soon as they arrive. It's a wonderful experience, usually for the host and the JPC. They come back, they've both learned something, they've both gained something from the experience, and a very high majority of our JPCs recommend the program to their friends and family. So we work as hard as we can on our end to provide ongoing career search help, and also post-placement we facilitate networking opportunities and other professional development opportunities. So we try as much as we can just to make this experience as best it can be.
And so what job has this led to for many of the interns?
Over 90% of our interns find related work within 3 months. We did a very comprehensive survey in 2012 and found that about 15% of our interns were still with the UN. Roughly 25%, I believe, were with provincial governments, and that same number with federal. They go on to work with other NGOs in Canada and abroad. So it's quite diverse, but it really is a bridge to employment, we've found, and employers look very positively on the experience, and we try our best to facilitate that job search afterwards.
Taking a step back to the internship and its experiences, what agencies have been involved in this internship, and where are they located?
It does change from year to year, but I can say right now we have quite a few placements with the United Nations Development Program. We have interns with IOM, UNRCPD, UN Women, UNICEF, the UN Office for Drugs and Crime in Bangkok, UNHCR in New Delhi. We have interns in Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Senegal, Kenya, Thailand, Switzerland, Zimbabwe, Peru, Rwanda, India, and Indonesia. And we're trying to develop some new TORs for the Maldives and Honduras. So it's always evolving, but the ones I've just mentioned will most likely be renewed, and so you can most likely count on those.
All right, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me, Scott.
Well, thank you very much.